What's up, guys? You want to see what Tennessee's not about? Stick around. Hey guys, it's your favorite old country boy that spends a lot of time on YouTube and never really accomplishes anything. It's Mark. It is middle of February. It's about February 20th-ish. I don't know when this will air again, but anyway. We just had a major snowstorm, and I know a lot of you guys watch are up north, and it's nothing to y'all, but it's a big deal to us, man. We don't get storms like this. It dropped about 16 inches of snow on us over 3 days. Ain't just life-ending, but that's pretty significant for Tennessee, man. We're not prepared for this, for West Tennessee anyway. As you can see, it's snow, man. But anyway, I got asked to pick up a trap line on a new piece of property. It's actually a family member. She's having a lot of trouble with yotes and bobcats and whatnot. But anyway, so I went out to the cabin. I grabbed about 6 traps, and we're gonna clean out the dogs and make sure they're good to go, and put split rings on them so we can set anchors. And we're gonna go make some flat sets in the snow, dirt hole sets. Might make post sets, I don't know. We'll have to play that by ear, but I'm gonna take y'all with me. I'm gonna give y'all a quick rundown of what I did. These are traps that have not been set this year. They come out of my cabin. I just take my pocket knife, dig the wax off the tip of the dog, out of the pan latch, scrape off, you know, the inside of the jaws, kind of tap on it with the springs and the swivels, just kind of free everything up, scrape down the edge of the pan. And I'm gonna tell y'all, I think this is gonna be my last year waxing. I've done an experiment the last couple years with just dyeing them, and it seems to be working pretty well. And I think that's what I'm gonna do. I'm just gonna dye them from now on. But you know, I'll just take and tap all over with my pocket knife. You know, bust all that loose wax off, and then I'll spring it, set my pan tension, try to keep it about 3.5 pounds. Seems to really work for me here in Tennessee. But anyway, if any of you experienced trappers out there, if y'all have a different take on waxing, and I mean, I know it works, I'm not doubting that it works, but if y'all have a reason why I shouldn't just dye every year, let me know. I'd really be interested to hear your thoughts on that. You know, I've heard a lot of old timers tell me dye and wax every year, but it's a pain in the butt. It's a lot of work to get your traps ready after you wax them, and I'm not seeing just a huge benefit. So, but anyway, I got all the wax busted off of them. I got the springs cleaned up, got the pan tension set, I got the jaws, you know, moving freely, and we're gonna run inside and put some split rings on them. So I had to buy some new anchors. And man, I've got some Duke number 2 dogless factory night latch traps coming, but they're hung up in Nashville, Tennessee in this snowstorm. UPS is not delivering. They've been sitting there for like 3 days, and UPS does not know when they're gonna be here. So we need to get them hanging out here to rust. And I guess we're gonna go set these old Bridger number 2s. But I'll walk out through how I make sets in the snow. Probably gonna make like scent post type sets. I don't have any hay, or I would make like straw sets. And I'll probably dig out some snow and some brush and just make dirt holes. So if I can find some trails, I might make a flat set. I don't know, but I'm gonna take you guys with me. I've been to this lady's house a couple times, my wife's family, but I've never actually stepped foot on this property, so we're gonna go see what happens. It's 26 degrees right now, 16 inches of snow. Wind chill finally died out, thank goodness. We've had -10 was our wind chill, but it's chilled out. We're gonna go play in the snow, see what we can come up with. Stick around. All right, we're out here on this property. Let me tell you what we got out here, okay? It's about 100 acres. You got a pasture right here behind me, a house up there at the road. It's a pond right there. She said she's seen bobcats and yotes, and she knows she got a beaver problem. Well, you can tell this pond is ate up with beavers. I don't really trap beavers. I don't really have the equipment for it. But can y'all see all that? Well, those are my tracks, but I don't know if y'all can tell because I can't see because of the glare. It's beaver tracks. Tons of beaver tracks. See, they go all up in here along this edge of this pasture. But I'm not seeing any dog tracks. But so I don't really know how to approach this. But she said she has seen yotes. We got a nice little woody point down here. Got this old house with this scrub brush out in here. I don't know. Tons of beaver tracks. Man, beaver tracks everywhere. We're gonna keep looking for dog tracks. Man, I'm not seeing it. Birds, you know, all the birds are out in the snow. But I ain't seen a single dog or a cat track. Now, can y'all see this trail? What y'all reckon made that? Came into like the first round of snow, so it's dusted up pretty good. Let me comment. Let me know what y'all think that is. We all the way in the bottom. See the house way up yonder. Man, there's beaver everywhere around that pond. But I found 2 sets of tracks. Y'all probably can't see those. Dog tracks. So, can't sit inside the pasture because of the horses. Thinking about right here along this log, maybe. Get this nice little tree right here. If we got a set right here, and then a set right over on the other side of this little dip. So we're gonna see if we can whoop something up, and then we're just gonna keep walking this fence on around. Back up towards the house. See what we can do. Well, that was a wasted trip. So I walked the pasture all the way around. She said they were coming through the pasture and a yote attacked her horse. I found 2 sets of dog tracks way on opposite sides of the pasture. Just 2 sets. One set didn't even come to the pasture. It was actually coming along the fence and then turned and went out. So yeah, I mean, it could have been the same dog. There's just not a lot of sign. And it's a pretty big property. A little over around 100 acres. But with all the snow, it's hard walking. And I got tired and cold. So the battery's dead on my Can-Am. Try to get it running. Might come back and try this again. Got a real nice tree line back here. Runs kind of around one end. There's a road on the front. It kind of makes a curve, so that's the front and the side. And then there's about half of the back is trees, and there's an opening where it ties in, and there's goes the rest of the way down the back and up the other end is trees. And there's a lot of tracks out in the field, but I don't know what they were. The biggest thing is beaver and raccoon, man. She's got unlimited raccoon tracks down here in this holler, in this bottom at the back corner of her horse pasture. And she got several beaver running around, so that might be another project. So, But as for right now, we're going to try to get back down this slippery deadgum road, because us Tennessee boys ain't prepared for this nonsense. And we'll try this again later. Need to get the Can-Am running, because this ain't going to work. But I digress. Well, I'm going to go ahead and wrap this video up. Let me tell you what we got into. We got over there fully expecting, I'm back home. We got over there fully expecting to be trapping bobcats and coyotes. And we walked the whole snow area. I found zero sign. I'm not doubting her. I'm sure they're there. But it was supposed to be a very targeted thing, and the sign just wasn't there. What we did run into was a ton of beaver. So we're going back with a different approach. We're going to go after the beaver. So maybe I get some video of that. So that was kind of anticlimactic, but since this is a vlog, it's just kind of how it works. Plus, we had another issue that had to be dealt with. As you can see, we're starting to get this new little structure here. I had one of the Harbor Freight portable carports, you know, the tarp looking ones with the aluminum tubular frame, and it collapsed under the weight of our Tennessee snow. So bent all the poles, landed on my pretty expensive equipment. So we decided to go ahead and spend the money and switch over and build a wood structure. So we had to get working on that. So we kind of put the trapping on hold. So we're gonna wrap this video up. Just kind of another day in our life. But I appreciate you guys watching. We love you guys. We'll see you in the next video.